If you're an online coach and you're creating content day in, day out, just to hear painful crickets or, phrases like you're so inspiring, but at the end of the day, no one is buying your coaching offer, then there might be one major marketing mistake that you're doing. And that's what I want to share with you in today's video. So basically, the mistake that you are probably doing when it comes to creating content and marketing your coaching is that you constantly talk about the need of your ideal client, but in a way that they aren't aware of that need. So listen up, this is what I mean. If you're, for example, a fitness coach and you as the expert know that what your ideal client actually really needs is self-love, then you're basically not meeting them at where they're at. And here is why. Self-love might be something that your ideal client is not aware of needing, okay? Self-love is not something that keeps this person up at night, okay? So if you're trying to sell to this ideal client a program about creating self-love routines, they won't realize that this is what they need. So what you've got to do and really think about and get crystal clear on is, first of all, what is the problem that your ideal client is currently struggling with and facing that keeps her or him up at night? And what is the result that is making this person super excited to move closer to? So once you have the clear problem and the clear result that this ideal client wants, you can bridge the gap in between of getting there, and then what you're going to sell is the transformation, okay? So here's the thing, when you're creating content and marketing and you're speaking directly to your ideal clients, pain point, problem, and result they want, and then you bridge the two with the solution and tell them that the solution is what they need, and that is, in this case, self-love, then they're going to get aware like, oh, okay, so this is why I need this program. But pretty often what I see happening is that people forget to talk about the clear problem that your ideal client is aware of having, the clear result that your ideal client is aware of wanting, and then the gap between is something you have to explain on how they're going to transform and why do they need that as a solution, okay? So basically, this is why niching down is so important. And here's why. When you niche down as a coach, you will be able to talk to one specific person, talking to one specific problem of this person and promising them one specific solution for this person. And when you're so clear on who you're talking to, what's the problem they're facing, what's the result they so desperately want, then you will be able to create content that speaks to those points, speaking to their thoughts, speaking about their feelings, making these people feel seen, heard, and understood with your content when they're reading it. And that is when you're going to realize the transformation. So at the end of the day, your job as a coach, when you're marketing your offer and your coaching, is to sell them on the transformation and not on what you think they need, okay? You as the expert, I know that you know what they need, but they're not aware of that. And if you're talking to a person who's right now, right here, and this person thinks that what she needs is basically a meal plan, but you talk about self-love and that awareness is right over here after, going through your program, then there will be a disconnect between you and this ideal client and your messaging. Because if your messaging is focused on something that they're not aware of needing, then they will keep on scrolling. They will not engage, they will not message you, and they will not buy from you. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're talking and using phrases and the language and talking to points of the needing points, the wanting points that this person is aware of. So ask yourself, first of all, okay, what's the problem, first of all, that this ideal client is aware of having? What's the result that this ideal client is desiring more than anything? And what's the gap in between that your ideal client is aware of needing? Because you have to talk to all these 3 points in a way that speaks to your ideal clients. Because if you do this, you won't be saying things like, hey, I'm having an offer around how to create a self-love routine, and I know this is what you need, so buy it from me. If you do that, your ideal client will realize that that is what they need, like I said. So instead of that, why don't you go out and create a messaging that says something like, I know that you think you need to lose X amount of weight because you're struggling with dating and you want to get confident in your body again. So that's why I created this program for you, so you can get this transformation with it. So basically, as you see, the messaging, the offer is the same thing, but the messaging, the marketing message around it is so different. And when people see the first one around self-love and they're not aware of needing that, they will just keep on scrolling, they won't even care. But when they see that you clearly understand them, you know their pain, you know their struggle, you know where they want to go, and you know what they think they need, and you address that, that's when they are going to feel understood by you. So when you're creating content and when you're writing your copy, you have to think about the problem, the result, and the need that your ideal client is aware of, the problem that keeps them up at night, the result that drives them to move closer to, and what they think that they actually need. So I truly hope that this short training, mini training, and video was truly valuable for you. If yes, drop a heart below. I want to hear from you, and also let me know about what exactly is your current messaging and your marketing pitch when someone, an ideal client in this case, asks you about your offer. Share it with me below, because I'm going to pick the first 10 pieces of these phrases, and I'm going to give you really valuable insights on what you could be still tweaking and changing in order to make it really magnetizing and crystal clear for your ideal client, so at the end of the day, they see the value in your offer. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification when the next video is coming out. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Mwah!